Hi guys, I'm Ryan Euston and welcome to my fly tying channel. If you haven't already done so, consider hitting the subscribe button down below. That'll keep you up to date with everything as I upload it. My channel already contains hundreds of videos covering a wide range of both patterns and techniques, from the basic to the more advanced. So without delay, let's get on with the show. Hi guys, welcome back. So simple little fly tonight. So this is a Dollaghan Zonker. So I've two different types of migratory trout that we can fish for. So in the river that's behind my house feeds out of Loch Earn, and we have fish that run up out of the loch to spawn, and in a similar vein we also have fish in other rivers not so far away which feed into Loch Ness, and a type of fish called a Dollaghan, which is another migratory brown trout, runs up out of that. So I always found that when I was fishing my own river here, that I would fish a sort of tan or brown coloured zonker, and the fish tended to select it, so I would tend to fish it on a fish 2-fly cast, a fly like this and my brown version, the Coldbrook minke, and I would tend to fish the Coldbrook one bigger on the Coldbrook with a little black version of this on the dropper. But if I'm going somewhere where I'm trying to fish for Dollaghan, I would swap that round and I would fish the bigger fly as the point fly in black. So this is this fly, the Dollaghan Zonker. So I'm going to add a little bit of lead to the back of this hook. So this is a size 8 Kamazan B175, and I have a 3.2mm red metallic bead on the front here. It's a brass bead, and I'm just going to wind on a bit of lead wire, snap it off at the front, snap it off at the back, and push it tight up into the back of the bead, and that will help to secure our bead in place. So I'm now going to take my tie-in thread and place that on to create a dam at the back. And either use superglue or use clear varnish. I'm going to use clear varnish here. I'm just going to varnish the lead portion. And wrap all across that and through the varnish while it's wet to create a solid tie-in. And then take our thread down till we're level with the barb of this fly, and I'm going to tie in now some black zonker strip. Now I've taken a blade and I've cut this down to be about 1mm thick. I'm going to have a look at it. This is the way I want it to be sitting on the fly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tip of it here, the back tip of it, catch the skin and stroke my material back. I'm going to offer it up to the hook on my side, and as I wrap, that'll take it over onto the top of the shank, and then I'll end up, being able to tie it over like this. So we're now going to tie in our rib, which is silver oval. And for the body of this, I'm going to use a synthetic mixture of silvers and pearls to create this sort of silver dubbed body. So place that on, get a few turns onto it to catch a few fibers. Once that's on, I can stretch the material out and twist it. More just to finish it off, because we want to be tight up behind the eye or behind the bead here. I'll then take this forward and I'll separate out the hair until it's about level with the back of the eye of the hook. Hold it in place and put a turn over it. A couple of turns to hold it down, and then I'm just going to snip that off, and then we'll rib it to hold it in place. So I'm just going to wet the fibers with a little bit of saliva and then take a turn in through, and then I'm going to rib forwards, and I'm just trying to eat my way or bite my way through the rabbit fur so that I'm not tying stuff down that I should be going through gaps in the fur. So you can use a needle if you want to separate it out. Keep stroking it up just to make sure that we're not making a mess of the tying it down. When we get to the front here, tie across our tinsel, fold it back, tie it down. So to me, I always found red, silver and black to be a very successful colour combination for wild brown trout, especially if it's coming off a little bit of a flood in this sort of minky zonker type setup. So at this point I'm going to finish this off, but if you really want, you can put on like little jungle cock eyes, or you could add on a little bit of a collar here, wrap it with maybe like a red tinsel or something like that, or a red tinsel dubbing. But there we have our simple little Dollaghan Zonker. So I'm now going to take my clear varnish and just varnish my tie-in. And that is our fly tied. So the Dollaghan Zonker. So if you like what you see, like, subscribe, tell your friends, share the video, and check out the hundreds of other videos that I have on my channel here to suit all tastes of tying. And until next time, tight lines, and thanks for watching.